1. Happy Sunday, everyone. We have more perfect weather on tap today, and then we'll see some changes start to unfold going into the new work week, which is the last week of February. So as we head into the first part of the week, at least Monday through Wednesday, we will see kind of a big warm up. We'll also turn a bit more humid early this week. Also, some breezy conditions will start to settle in. We kind of stay on that windy side midweek. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be windy at times. Also going into the second half of the week, some even bigger changes. We'll have a cold front, making it feel drastically cooler just for about one day, Thursday. And we have a chance to see some showers later in the week, and then we'll start to get milder heading into next weekend. So here's a look at your Sunday. Make sure you get outside and enjoy today. If you liked yesterday, your Saturday, your Sunday, almost identical. Sunny skies all the way through, cool start to the day, warming through the afternoon to the mid-70s. Today will probably be a little less breezy than yesterday. Also, our wind direction will start to change later on your Sunday, coming mostly from the south, and this will start to bring in that more kind of humid air mass from the Gulf of Mexico. So you'll start to notice it will start to feel a bit more humid overnight tonight. So today is still going to be comfortable and pleasant, not humid just yet. Take some time for the moisture to work in. So even overnight, our dew points will start to increase, our moisture content will start to increase, so it might start to feel a bit damp overnight and a bit muggy tomorrow morning. Not bad, and it will still cool down later this evening. Temperatures will be dropping into the lower 50s on the North Shore and middle 50s on the South Shore tomorrow morning. So still talking of kind of refreshing night and refreshing start to Monday morning. And then Monday looking very nice, just a little warmer, a little breezy, and a little humid. Overall, a great day. We'll see a mix of sunshine and clouds. Temperatures get to the upper 70s in the afternoon, and we stay dry. Winds still coming from the south tomorrow, up to 5 to 15 miles per hour. So just a touch breezy, still fairly comfortable. But I think the humidity really starts to kick in later tomorrow and especially Tuesday and Wednesday. So our dew points will be increasing with those southerly winds, the onshore flow giving us dew points in the 60s. Probably Monday, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. So yes, humidity does return. It's going to feel a little muggy outside, a little sticky, but not too terribly bad. Not the middle of summer bad. Just you'll notice the difference after this wonderful weekend where it wasn't humid. You'll notice the difference early this week. It doesn't last forever. Here's our next cold front. There's this big dry air mass behind that front, and that will drop our dew points once again Thursday. So feeling a bit more comfortable Thursday and cooler, kind of less muggy for about one day, and then we get into Friday and Saturday, and the system will start to come in from the Gulf. We'll see more easterly winds, and we'll feel just a tad humid again Friday and Saturday. So it's kind of a sign of things to come with the spring season almost here, things kind of changing on a dime. So we go from a really pleasant Sunday, and then kind of a humid stretch of days Monday through Wednesday, very warm stretch of days too, and then nicer on Thursday in terms of how it feels when you step outside, but it's going to be kind of cool to go along with that kind of more comfortable air mass. And then Friday, Saturday, things start to change again, gets a bit humid. Not as bad though as early in the week, and even early in the week, it's not going to be too terrible outside. So overall, pretty tranquil, nice weather takes us throughout today, Monday and Tuesday. Here's a look at those high temperatures soaring to near 80 degrees. Monday, Tuesday, and especially Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons. I think those are our days. We'll probably see many spots across the area getting into the 80s. So a little hot for maybe some of our liking, but we are heading into almost March. March 1st is Friday. And then that cold front comes in later Wednesday, and we see a drastic drop in temperatures as we get into Thursday and Friday. So 60s only Thursday. That's a little chilly, especially with a wind. And then Friday, Saturday, a little milder, back to near 70, especially Saturday. So we get kind of a quick little drop in temperatures, and we start to see those modifying temperatures again later in the week. So here's a look ahead to this week. So obviously we're going to be really nice today. Monday, Tuesday, quiet, not much happening. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds Monday and Tuesday. And then getting into Wednesday, we turn mostly cloudy out ahead of the cold front. Cold front sweeps in, but there's not going to be a lot of moisture associated with this front, which is kind of good news. We don't really have to deal with much rain with this, but we could see a few spotty showers on Wednesday, especially later in the day, but really not anticipating much. And really the bulk of the energy and the cold air is going to stay to our north, so we really don't have to worry about any storms. No severe weather, just a few showers during the day Wednesday, especially in the evening. Some of us might not see much, only have about a 30% chance of rain that day. And then Thursday, trending mostly dry behind the front, still cloudy, still windy, a little chilly outside, especially if you think lower 60s is pretty cool. So probably need the jackets again on Thursday, but we should be mostly dry during the day, feeling a little more comfortable and cool outside just for one day behind that front. And then as we head into Friday and Saturday, things will change up again. So there could be a few stray showers Thursday. I think most of us see nothing but a cloudy and cool day. And then Friday, we've got two things going on. There's an upper level system coming in from the west. Also, we have this system coming in from the Gulf at the surface, and they'll kind of work together to give us a better shot at a few scattered showers on Friday into Saturday. Again, the rain chance with this, not that high. Some of us might not see much rain at all, and overall the entire area is not going to get a lot of action, which is kind of good news as well, because really no big stressors when it comes to the weather are on the way this week. But Friday is our best chance to see more kind of widespread scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder as this warm front kind of lifts in from the Gulf of Mexico. It might stay just to our south, so we really won't get into a lot of that action with this system coming in for Friday and Saturday, but there is a better chance for a few showers and some rumbles of thunder, especially Friday and really into Saturday as some warmer air, slightly warmer air starts to work in. But like I was saying before, our rain chances really are not that high with the systems coming in later this week. So Wednesday, I have a 30% chance for a few spotty showers. Thursday, only 20. Most of us stay dry Thursday. Friday, better shot at some scattered rain, maybe a rumble of thunder or two. Right now, it does not look like we have to worry about any severe weather with this Friday and Saturday. Saturday, again, few showers, only a 30% chance for that. A couple rumbles of thunder. We'll be watching closely for any changes, but overall, the next week really looking pretty decent, especially to kick it off and to finish up our currently beautiful weekend. Sunshine today, mid-70s for your high, nice and comfortable. We do see that increase in humidity early in the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a little hot, a little humid, temperatures near 80 degrees. Nights and mornings in the 60s midweek. Breezy too, will probably be kind of windy Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday, a few spotty showers possible, especially later in the day. Behind the front, turning much cooler and windy Thursday, only in the 60s. Mornings get a little chilly for a couple days behind that front. Then we start to see kind of a milder feel to finish up the work week. Could see a couple showers Friday and a couple rumbles of thunder and some showers Saturday. So make sure you're checking back to the latest forecast when it comes to later in the week with those weekend plans, because it does not look like the rain is going to be around all day Saturday. Right now it looks like early in the day, but that's still almost a week away. So obviously things will be changing with that. So make sure you're staying tuned and checking back for any big changes with the forecast for later in the week. Thank you for tuning in for our WWL Louisiana digital update. Hopefully you can enjoy this perfect weekend and get out there and enjoy the perfect weather, even early in the week, looking pretty good. Make sure you check back to the WWL Louisiana News this evening.